God says, "This is very serious. Jesus is calling for you only. Very bad news is coming to your home tonight at 11 p.m. Open this immediately. I am speaking to you with urgency because what stands at your door tonight is not meant to destroy you, but to awaken you before the hour strikes." Do not scroll away from this moment because you may miss a covering, a warning, and a rescue that I prepared only for you. If your heart receives this as truth, type Amen in the comments. I am not trying to frighten you. I am preparing you, because what appears as bad news at 11 p.m. is something I already saw and stepped into before you even knew it existed. This is serious because heaven is moving on your behalf, and you must be spiritually alert. When I say Jesus is calling for you only, I mean that this call is personal and intentional. I am drawing your attention before the clock reaches that hour, so that fear will not rule your home. Something unexpected may attempt to shake your peace tonight, but it will not have the final word because I stand as your defender. I am revealing it early so you can stand in faith instead of panic. This is not about disaster. It is about divine interception. Very bad news may try to enter your home at 11 p.m., but it will not enter alone because I will be standing there first. What you think is an ending will become the beginning of a testimony. I am allowing you to hear this now so that your spirit rises instead of collapsing. Before that hour comes, pause and press like on this video as a sign that you trust me to take control. Your agreement with me opens doors that fear tries to shut. You must understand that when I warn, I also protect. I do not expose danger without also releasing covering. The seriousness of this moment is not to burden you, but to prepare your faith. I am calling you out of distraction and into focus, because tonight requires spiritual steadiness. The enemy planned to catch you unaware, but I have chosen to alert you ahead of time. Jesus is calling your name because he wants you anchored in him before the night unfolds. The bad report may concern finances, health, or someone close to you, but it will not overthrow my promises over your life. I am greater than any phone call, any knock on the door, or any sudden announcement. When it comes, you will remember that I told you in advance. That memory will calm your heart and remind you that nothing escapes my sight. I am not speaking this to cause sleeplessness, but to plant authority in your spirit. Instead of trembling at 11 p.m., you will stand firm and speak peace into your home. My presence will fill the room before anxiety can take a breath. What looks like loss will turn into alignment. What feels like shock will turn into strengthening. Tonight is a turning point because I am exposing what tried to hide in the shadows. The seriousness of this hour is connected to your growth. I am teaching you how to rely on me when the clock is ticking and the pressure feels real. You are not abandoned in this moment. You are being trained to see my hand even in sudden situations. Do not assume that bad news means bad outcomes. Many times what appears negative becomes the doorway to greater protection. I am rearranging what you could not see. I am blocking what you did not know was forming. At 11 p.m., instead of breaking down, you will stand on the foundation I have built within you. This is why I called you before it happens. When you hear what is coming, breathe and remember that I already stepped into your tomorrow. The seriousness of my tone is love, not anger. I refuse to let you walk into a storm without an umbrella of grace. I refuse to let confusion swallow your peace. You are chosen to know in advance because you are not ordinary to me. I want you to prepare your heart now by speaking faith over your home. Walk through your rooms and declare that my presence lives there. Darkness cannot stay where my name is honored. Even if the news sounds heavy, it will not crush you. It will bend under the weight of my authority. You may wonder why I am so direct about the hour, and it is because timing matters in spiritual battles. I am positioning you before the moment strikes. I am strengthening your inner man so that you do not react in fear. What the enemy meant to use as intimidation will become evidence of my power. You will look back and see that I was already there. If you believe that I am guarding your home tonight, type 1111 in the comments. Let that be your declaration that the hour will not overpower you. I am surrounding your family with unseen protection. I am placing calm over your mind and clarity over your decisions. No weapon formed against you will succeed in its purpose. The call of Jesus over your life is louder than any bad report. His voice carries healing, correction, and restoration. Even if tears fall tonight, they will water the ground of your breakthrough. I am not stepping away at 11 p.m. I am stepping closer. The seriousness of this warning is matched by the strength of my promise. When the hour begins to approach and you sense that quiet tension rising in the air, remember that I already declared my presence over your home. The seriousness of what I spoke is not fading, but neither is my protection. I want you alert, not afraid, watchful, not worried. There is a difference between fear and preparation, and tonight I am teaching you that difference. You are not bracing for destruction, you are standing ready for divine intervention. As 11 p.m. draws closer, your thoughts may try to run ahead of you. You may imagine scenarios, outcomes, or losses that have not even occurred. I am telling you now to slow your breathing and center your mind on me. The bad news that attempts to reach your doorstep will not carry the authority to define your future. I alone hold that authority, and I have not written defeat into your story. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What may arrive tonight could sound heavy at first. It may feel like something has shifted unexpectedly. But I want you to see beyond the surface of it. Often what appears as bad news is actually exposure of something that needed to be revealed. Exposure is not destruction, it is protection. If there has been something hidden in your family, your finances, or your circle that needed to come into the light, this may be the hour it surfaces. I am not allowing it to surface to shame you. I am allowing it to surface so it can no longer grow in secret. Darkness loses power the moment it is revealed. You must not interpret every hard report as abandonment. I have never abandoned you, and I will not start tonight. The seriousness of my words is matched by the depth of my commitment. I am watching over your doorway. I am standing over your roof. I am guarding the conversations that will take place inside your walls. There is a reason Jesus is calling you specifically. It is because you are the stabilizer in your home. You are the one whose faith will steady the atmosphere when others feel shaken. I have placed a quiet strength inside you that you have not fully recognized yet. Tonight you will begin to see it rise. When the news comes, do not let your first reaction be panic. Let your first reaction be prayer. Let your first response be stillness. The enemy expects chaos, but I am cultivating calm inside you. That calm will confuse every force that expected you to collapse. I want you to speak softly but firmly over your household before the clock strikes. Declare that no report has more power than my promise. Declare that no announcement can cancel what I have spoken over your destiny. Words shape atmosphere, and your words tonight will carry weight. You are not powerless in this moment. There may be a phone call, a message, or a sudden realization that tries to shake your confidence. It may concern someone you love deeply. It may concern a situation you thought was stable. But even if something shifts, I remain unshaken. Understand this clearly. Bad news does not mean final news. What arrives at 11 p.m. is not the end of the story. It is a chapter that I already read before you did. And in the chapters ahead, restoration is written boldly. If your heart is choosing faith over fear right now, type 777 inches the comments. Let that be your quiet agreement that you trust me to handle what you cannot control. Your agreement strengthens your spirit. Your declaration silences doubt. I know that uncertainty feels uncomfortable. I know that not knowing the details makes your mind restless. But I am not asking you to know the details. I am asking you to trust the one who already knows them. Trust is not built in calm seasons alone. It is strengthened in moments like this. There is something powerful about being warned in advance. It means you are not walking blind. It means I value you enough to prepare you. Many walk into storms unaware, but you are standing at the window watching it approach with me beside you. The bad news may test relationships. It may expose weakness in someone close to you, but exposure gives space for healing. What is revealed can be repaired. What is acknowledged can be restored. You may feel a moment of disappointment when you hear it. That is natural, but do not let disappointment turn into despair. Despair whispers that nothing can change. I am telling you that everything can change when I step into it. Tonight is not about loss, it is about alignment. Something that was out of order is being brought into clarity. Something that was unstable is being confronted before it collapses completely. I would rather shake it gently now than let it fall heavily later. You are not being singled out for harm. You are being singled out for preparation. Jesus is calling you because you are trusted with insight. You are trusted with spiritual awareness. Not everyone is given that. If tears come tonight, let them fall without shame. Tears do not mean weakness. They mean you care deeply. But even as tears fall, let faith remain steady beneath them. I am strengthening your inner foundation. I am deepening your dependence on me. I am teaching you that even when the clock announces a serious hour, heaven is not anxious. Heaven is attentive, deliberate, and ready. What attempts to look like very bad news may actually prevent something worse from happening. A warning can redirect a path. A revelation can stop a mistake. A sudden discovery can protect a future. When you look back on this night, you will see that it marked a shift. You will realize that I was teaching you how to stand firm under pressure. You will remember that before it happened, I spoke to you. That memory will become a pillar in your faith journey. Do not isolate yourself in fear when the moment comes. Draw close to me instead. Whisper my name in your room. Invite my peace to sit with you. I am not promising that you will feel nothing. I am promising that you will not face it alone. There is a difference. My presence does not always remove the event, but it transforms the impact. If others in your home begin to worry, let your voice carry steadiness. Let your posture reflect confidence. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to reflect trust. I am reminding you again that timing matters. The reason I emphasized 11 p.m. is so that when the minute hand moves, you remember my warning and my covering together. They are connected. The seriousness and the safety arrive side by side. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are moments in life when faith becomes more than a concept. It becomes a choice. Tonight, you are choosing whether fear will dominate or faith will lead. I am guiding you toward faith. Nothing that arrives tonight will override my plans for your life. It may delay something, it may redirect something, but it will not destroy what I have ordained. Hold your peace as the hour approaches. Keep your spirit steady. Watch how I turn tension into testimony. You are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Willing to listen, willing to prepare, willing to trust even when details are unclear. As the clock moves forward, feel my hand on your shoulder, feel my presence in your home. Let that awareness quiet your heart. As the minutes move closer to that appointed hour, I want you to notice something happening within you. There is a quiet strengthening taking place beneath your thoughts. What once would have sent you into panic is now meeting a steadier version of you. I am shaping your response before the event even unfolds. This is how I protect you from the inside out. You may feel a strange stillness settling over your home tonight. That stillness is not emptiness. It is my presence resting in your space. While the world outside continues in noise and distraction, I am drawing a circle of focus around you. The seriousness of this night is not chaos. It is clarity. I am allowing you to see what truly matters when pressure knocks at the door. If the news that arrives at 11 p.m. involves someone you love, do not immediately assume the worst outcome. I am already working behind the scenes in their life as well. What you hear may be only one part of a larger picture. I see the whole picture, and I am arranging pieces you cannot yet see. Trust that I am active even in places you have no access to. There are moments when I allow uncomfortable truth to surface because comfort was hiding a deeper issue. Tonight may be one of those moments. Something may be revealed that forces a conversation long avoided. That revelation is not punishment, it is prevention. I am cutting off what could have grown into something far more damaging. I want you to remember that fear exaggerates, but faith clarifies. When the words reach your ears, pause before reacting. Let the initial shock pass through you without settling in your heart. You are stronger than your first emotion. I am reminding you that your foundation is built on me, not on circumstances. If anxiety tries to creep into your thoughts, bring your mind back to my voice. I warned you not to alarm you, but to anchor you. Anchored hearts do not drift easily in storms. Anchored homes do not collapse when winds rise. You are anchored tonight. There may be a moment where silence fills the room after the news is spoken. In that silence, do not let imagination run wild. Fill that silence with prayer instead. Speak my name gently and firmly. My name shifts atmosphere in ways you cannot measure. I am teaching you that preparation is a gift. Many people face sudden moments without warning. You were given notice because I value your spiritual readiness. That readiness is part of your growth. You are learning to stand steady before the impact rather than after it. If the situation involves financial strain, do not let numbers intimidate you. I am not limited by what is written on paper. Provision does not disappear because a report says so. I have sustained you before, and I will sustain you again. This may simply be a redirection toward wiser decisions and stronger foundations. If the situation touches health, remember that I am the giver of breath. Reports do not control destiny. Treatments, plans, and steps forward will unfold under my guidance. I am not absent in hospital rooms or late-night worries. I am present and attentive. If it concerns relationships, understand that exposure can lead to healing. Hidden tension cannot be resolved until it is acknowledged. I am not tearing your family apart. I am revealing what needs attention so it can be restored properly. Restoration often begins with uncomfortable truth. You might feel tempted to blame yourself for whatever unfolds. Resist that temptation. Not every storm is caused by your mistake. Some storms are lessons, some are corrections, and some are simply part of living in a fragile world. I am with you in all of them. As the clock nears 11 p.m., breathe deeply and slowly. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel my presence in the air around you. You are not waiting alone. Heaven is attentive in this hour. If you are choosing to stand firm no matter what you hear tonight, type 555 inches the comments. Let that be your declaration that you will not crumble under pressure. Your words matter. Your agreement with me strengthens your resolve. There is something powerful about facing a serious moment with awareness. It transforms fear into focus. It shifts panic into purpose. I am showing you that you are capable of more strength than you believed. You are not fragile in my hands. The enemy hoped that sudden bad news would catch you distracted. Instead, you are standing prepared. That preparation weakens the blow before it even lands. This is spiritual strategy at work. I am always several steps ahead. Do not underestimate what I am building in you tonight. Resilience is forming. Confidence is deepening. Your trust is stretching beyond comfort. When the hour finally arrives and the news is spoken, listen carefully. Listen beyond tone and beyond initial words. Sometimes within hard reports there is hidden mercy. Sometimes within loss there is protection from something worse. I see layers you cannot yet see. If others around you begin to panic, let your calm become contagious. Speak slowly, move deliberately. Remind them that you were prepared for this moment. Your steadiness will help steady them. After the initial wave passes, take time to reflect rather than react. Ask me for guidance in your next step. I will not leave you guessing. I guide gently but clearly when hearts are open. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. This night will not define you as broken. It will mark you as strengthened. You will look back and realize that you did not fall apart as you once would have. Growth is sometimes measured in how you handle serious hours. You are learning that my warnings are wrapped in care. I do not announce seriousness without surrounding you in support. Even now, angels stand watch over your home. Even now, peace is available to you. If disappointment settles briefly in your chest, let it settle without taking root. Feel it, then release it to me. I carry burdens better than you ever could. I do not grow tired under their weight. What feels like very bad news tonight may open doors to better direction tomorrow. Closed paths sometimes protect you from wrong turns. I am aligning your steps, even through disruption. Remember that I measure your life in years and destiny, not in one difficult hour. This moment is small compared to the future I hold for you. Do not magnify it beyond its place. Keep perspective anchored in my promises. When you lay down to rest after this night unfolds, I want you to rest knowing you were carried through it. You did not face it blindly. You did not collapse under it. You stood. And as you stand, know this truth deeply. Nothing that happens at 11 p.m. will remove my hand from your life. Nothing spoken tonight will cancel your calling. Nothing revealed will undo my love. The hour has either just passed or it is unfolding right now, and I want you to pay attention to what is happening inside you. Notice that you are still standing. Notice that your heart is still beating with strength. What you feared might shatter you has not taken you down. I told you in advance because I knew you would need to see your own resilience. If the news has already arrived, you may still feel its weight pressing on your chest. That weight does not mean you are weak. It means you care deeply about your home and your future. But even as the weight rests there, I am holding you upright. You are not carrying this alone. Sometimes very bad news is not loud and dramatic. Sometimes it is quiet and unsettling. It may come in the form of a truth you did not expect, a confession you were not prepared for, or a realization that changes how you see someone. Quiet news can feel heavier than loud news because it sinks in slowly. Yet I am present in both. I want you to see that you were not caught off guard. Even if your emotions reacted, your spirit was prepared. That preparation is evidence that I was guiding you. You may have felt a strange awareness earlier, and now you understand why. I was steadying you before the impact. If the situation involves trust being shaken, breathe before you speak. Words spoken in hurt can create deeper wounds. I am guiding you toward wisdom rather than reaction. This is not the moment to destroy, it is the moment to discern. Discernment protects what anger might damage. If it involves finances tightening or a loss that affects your plans, do not let hopeless thoughts take over. Plans can change without destiny being erased. I can rebuild what seems unstable. I can redirect paths that suddenly look blocked. Nothing surprises me, even if it startled you. You may feel the urge to ask why this had to happen tonight. Instead of searching for blame, search for growth. Every serious moment carries a lesson inside it. I am shaping your character through pressure. Strength is forged, not gifted without challenge. If this night revealed something uncomfortable about yourself, do not turn away in shame. Revelation about yourself is an invitation to transformation. I correct because I love. I expose because I want healing, not humiliation. You are not rejected when you are corrected. Right now, what matters most is your posture. Are you collapsing inward or leaning toward me? Lean toward me. Even if your hands tremble slightly, lean toward me. I am closer than your fear. If your heart still believes that I am working good from this situation, type 999 inches the comments. Let that declaration remind you that endings are not final when I am involved. Your faith does not need to be loud, it just needs to be steady. Even small, steady faith moves mountains over time. You might notice that others in your home are reacting differently than you. Some may withdraw. Some may speak quickly. Some may cry openly. Do not judge their reactions harshly. Everyone processes shock in their own way. Your role is to carry calm where you can. This serious night is teaching you leadership. Leadership is not about control. It is about composure. It is about being the one who keeps breathing when others forget to. I am training you quietly through real moments. This is how you grow. If anger rises inside you, pause before allowing it to take the lead. Anger can feel powerful, but it often blinds judgment. I am not asking you to ignore hurt. I am asking you to handle it with wisdom. Wisdom will protect your future relationships. You may feel disappointed that despite prayer and faith, hard news still arrived. Remember that faith does not eliminate every difficulty. Faith equips you to walk through it without losing yourself. I never promised a life without serious moments. I promised my presence within them. Look around your home right now. The walls still stand, the roof still covers you, the air still fills your lungs. The bad news did not erase everything. It affected something specific, not everything. Keep perspective. There may be conversations tonight that feel heavy and long. Speak truthfully but gently. Listen more than you accuse. Seek understanding before judgment. I am guiding your words if you let me. If this night is revealing a change you did not want, understand that some changes are necessary for growth. What feels like loss now may prevent deeper loss later. I see outcomes you cannot. Trust that I am not careless with your life. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. After the immediate reactions settle, sit quietly for a few moments. Invite my peace to fill the spaces that feel tense. I am not distant in this hour. I am actively sustaining you. You may not see me, but you will feel steadiness returning. You are learning that warnings are mercy. Preparation is protection. Even though the news felt bad, you were not blindsided. That alone is grace. There is also something else happening tonight. Your faith is maturing. Before, you might have panicked or spiraled. Now you are reflecting, praying, thinking carefully. That growth is not small. It is significant. If tears have fallen, let them cleanse rather than weaken you. Tears can soften hardened places in the heart. They can open space for compassion. Do not be ashamed of them. When you lay your head down later, replay the night through the lens of my presence. Notice where I steadied you. Notice where I prevented words from becoming worse. Notice where calm replaced chaos. Those moments are evidence of my hand. You may not fully understand tonight's events yet. Clarity often comes in the days that follow. Give yourself time. Give others time. Healing does not always happen in a single hour. The seriousness of this warning was not to create fear. It was to prepare you for maturity. I am raising you into deeper trust. Deeper trust does not come from comfort alone. As tomorrow begins, do not carry this night as a burden. Carry it as a lesson. Carry it as proof that you can handle more than you thought. Carry it as evidence that I speak before storms. Nothing that happened at 11 p.m. has the power to cancel my plans over your life. Nothing revealed has the authority to define your identity. You are still chosen. You are still protected. You are still loved. This was not the end of your peace, it was a test of it, and you did not fail. You stood, even if your knees felt weak for a moment. I am proud of the way you leaned toward me instead of running from me. I am strengthening that instinct in you. The more you lean toward me in serious hours, the stronger you become. Now that the most intense part of the night has passed, I want you to notice what is settling over your home. The air feels different, not because nothing happened, but because you moved through it without breaking. What once looked like a threat to your stability has revealed your inner strength. You are still here, still standing, still breathing under my covering. That is not small, and it is not accidental. There is a shift happening inside you that you may not yet have words for. You are beginning to understand that very bad news does not automatically mean a destroyed future. You are seeing that shock can coexist with stability. I am teaching you emotional endurance. This is part of your spiritual maturity. You may replay the events of 11 p.m. in your mind, analyzing every word that was spoken. That is natural, but do not let your thoughts spiral into self-blame or regret. If something needed to be said, it was better said than hidden. If something needed to surface, it was better revealed than allowed to grow in silence. Exposure often feels harsh, but it is deeply protective. I want you to see how I preserved you, even within the discomfort. You did not react as recklessly as you might have in the past. You did not say words that would have caused lasting damage. You paused, even briefly, and that pause made a difference. That pause was my guidance within you. Some of what happened tonight may still require decisions in the coming days. Do not rush those decisions from a place of fear. Give your heart time to settle. When emotions calm, clarity increases. I am not pushing you into immediate action unless action is truly necessary. If relationships were shaken, understand that shaken does not mean shattered. Foundations can be reinforced after they are tested. Conversations that felt painful may become the doorway to deeper honesty. I am capable of restoring trust when hearts are willing. Nothing is beyond repair when humility is present. If the news concerned finances or plans that now feel uncertain, remember that direction can change without purpose being lost. I have redirected you before, even when you did not realize it at the time. A closed path tonight may protect you from a greater obstacle tomorrow. My vision extends far beyond this week or this year. There may also be a quiet gratitude rising in you, even if you hesitate to admit it. Gratitude that it was not worse, gratitude that you were prepared, gratitude that you did not face it blindly. That gratitude is evidence of your growth. I want you to reflect on how serious I was when I first spoke to you. That seriousness was not meant to create panic, it was meant to position you. And you were positioned. You were not careless with the warning, you listened. If you feel in your spirit that this night marked a turning point rather than a breakdown, type 1212 in the comments. Let that simple declaration remind you that transition often feels intense before it feels peaceful. You are moving forward, not backward. Even discomfort can push you into alignment. You might still feel some emotional heaviness lingering. That is normal after intense moments. Do not rush yourself into pretending everything is fine. Healing and processing take time. I am patient with you, so be patient with yourself. What you experienced tonight has strengthened your discernment. You will notice in the future that you sense shifts earlier. You will respond more calmly. You will pray more quickly. This is how growth shows itself, not loudly, but steadily. There is also protection you did not see, things that could have escalated but did not, words that could have been said but were held back, consequences that could have been worse but were softened. My hand was active in ways invisible to you. Do not allow lingering fear to take root after the event has passed. Fear loves to replay and exaggerate. But you are not living in that moment anymore. It has already moved into memory. And memory does not have the same power as reality. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. Instead, focus on what remains steady. Your faith remains. Your home still stands. Your identity is unchanged. You are still under my care. This night has shown you that serious warnings from me are always tied to serious protection. I do not announce difficulty without also releasing strength. I do not alert you to danger without standing beside you in it. You are not navigating life alone. In the coming days, conversations may continue, adjustments may be made, plans may shift slightly. Approach each step with calm rather than urgency. Urgency can cloud judgment. Calm allows wisdom to lead. If someone hurt you tonight, resist the urge to withdraw completely. Give space where needed, but do not close your heart entirely. Healing often requires open dialogue. I am guiding you toward restoration, not isolation. You may also notice a deeper reliance on me after this. That is one of the hidden blessings of serious moments. They strip away illusion and reveal where true security lies. Your security is not in perfect circumstances, it is in my presence. As you move into tomorrow, carry confidence rather than dread. The worst of the uncertainty has already passed. What remains is response and growth. You are capable of both. Remember that being warned in advance is a form of favor. You were not left in darkness. You were not left unaware. You were invited into preparation. That is not something I offer carelessly. The seriousness of that first call was matched by the seriousness of my commitment to you. I have not withdrawn my hand. I have not stepped back. I am still actively shaping your path. Even now, I am turning what felt like very bad news into a building block for your future stability. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. With time, clarity will rise. Let tonight become a reference point in your faith. When future challenges arise, you will remember that you have faced serious hours before and survived them. You will remember that I spoke and then sustained you. Nothing that happened at 11 p.m. defined your destiny. It refined your character, and refined character carries you further than comfort ever could. I remain close to you in this aftermath. I am not only present in warnings, I am present in rebuilding, in quiet mornings after heavy nights, in small conversations that restore peace. As the new day unfolds, I want you to see how differently you are carrying yourself. There is a steadiness in your movements that was not there before. The seriousness of last night did not crush you, it clarified you. What once felt overwhelming now feels manageable under my guidance. This is how transformation quietly begins. You woke up with memories of what happened, but you also woke up with breath in your lungs and purpose still ahead of you. The very bad news that tried to loom over your home did not erase your calling. It did not cancel your future. It did not remove my hand from your life. Instead, it revealed how deeply I am involved in the details of your journey. You may still feel small waves of emotion rising throughout the day, a conversation replaying in your mind, a sentence that stung, a realization that shifted something inside you. Let those waves move through you without letting them drown you. I am teaching you emotional discipline, not emotional denial. Last night was not only about what happened externally, it was about what was strengthened internally. You are beginning to understand that preparation changes everything. When I said this was very serious, I was not exaggerating. Serious moments reveal the condition of the heart, and your heart chose to trust rather than collapse. There may be practical steps you need to take now, a call to make, a decision to consider, a boundary to set. Approach each one slowly and prayerfully. Do not rush to fix everything in one day. Some repairs require patience. If someone in your home is still unsettled, be gentle with them. Not everyone processes shock with the same calm you showed. Offer reassurance rather than correction. Let your steadiness be a quiet comfort. I am using you as a stabilizing presence. You might be tempted to think that if you had prayed harder, this would not have happened. Release that thought immediately. Prayer is not a shield that prevents every difficulty. It is a bridge that carries you through difficulty. And you were carried. There is also something else you must recognize. The warning itself was an act of love. I did not have to prepare you in advance, but I chose to. That preparation protected your peace. It gave you time to align your spirit before the moment arrived. If you can feel that this serious hour has deepened your trust instead of weakening it, type 222 inches the comments. Let that be your acknowledgement that growth often comes disguised as challenge. You are not the same person you were before 11 p.m. You are stronger. As the day continues, you may notice that what felt catastrophic last night now feels more defined and contained. Clarity reduces fear. When something has a name and shape, it becomes easier to address. I am bringing clarity where confusion tried to grow. If finances were shaken, new ideas may begin to surface. Creative solutions you had not considered before may come to mind. I inspire wisdom in practical matters as much as in spiritual ones. You are not without options. You are not without guidance. If relationships were tested, opportunities for honest dialogue may appear. What was hidden is now visible, and visible things can be healed. Healing requires humility from all sides. I am softening hearts if they are willing. You may also notice gratitude creeping in quietly. Gratitude that it was not worse. Gratitude that the truth came out now instead of later. Gratitude that you did not react destructively. That gratitude is not denial of pain, it is recognition of protection. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Remember how I said Jesus was calling you only? That call was personal because you are entrusted with spiritual awareness. Not everyone hears the warning before the hour strikes. You did. That is favor. Carry yourself today with dignity, not defeat. Serious news does not make you weak, it makes you aware. Awareness leads to wiser choices. Wiser choices build stronger futures. There may be moments where doubt tries to whisper that more bad news is coming. Do not entertain that voice. Last night was not the beginning of a series of disasters. It was a contained moment with a contained purpose. Do not allow fear to create stories that I did not write. I am not done working in your situation. The unfolding will continue, but it will unfold under my direction. You will see small signs of improvement, small conversations that feel lighter, small solutions that feel hopeful. Pay attention to those. As evening approaches again, you may feel a subtle tension remembering the previous night. That is natural. But do not let that memory control you. Tonight is not a repeat. Tonight rests under the same protection, but without the same event. Your home is not cursed. Your family is not doomed. Your future is not darkened. Serious hours do not equal permanent trouble. They equal growth, exposure, and adjustment. I want you to take a quiet moment today and thank me for preparation. Thank me for steadiness. Thank me for protection you saw and protection you did not see. Gratitude strengthens peace. There is a quiet pride in my heart over how you handled the warning. You did not ignore it. You did not mock it. You took it seriously. That seriousness aligned you with wisdom. You will look back on this week one day and realize it was a turning point. Not because it broke you, but because it matured you. Your reactions were different. Your posture was different. Your dependence on me was deeper. Nothing about last night removed my promises over your life. If anything, it confirmed that I am involved enough to prepare you in advance. That is not distance. That is intimacy. Continue walking forward. Continue speaking peace over your home. Continue choosing measured responses over impulsive ones. You are building something stronger now. When the next serious moment comes in your life, and there will always be moments in life that require strength, you will remember this one. You will remember that you survived it. You will remember that I spoke and then sustained you. The seriousness of my voice was matched by the seriousness of my protection. Hold on to that truth. Let it settle deeply within you. You are not living under threat. You are living under guidance. You are not standing on fragile ground. You are standing on a foundation I am reinforcing day by day. As more time passes, you are beginning to see the deeper layer of what that serious warning truly meant. It was not only about a single hour on the clock. It was about awakening your spiritual alertness. I was calling you into maturity, into awareness, into partnership with me in guarding your home. What felt urgent was also intentional. You are starting to notice subtle shifts in how you think. You are more observant now. You pay closer attention to tone, to atmosphere, to the quiet movements in your household. That is not anxiety. It is discernment being sharpened. I am refining your sensitivity so that you are not easily shaken again. The very bad news that arrived at 11 p.m. did not carry the destruction you feared. It carried disruption, yes, but disruption is not the same as devastation. Disruption rearranges, devastation destroys. I allowed rearrangement so that something stronger could be built. I did not permit ruin. You may still feel a lingering question in your heart about why this had to unfold in such a serious way. The intensity was necessary because comfort had dulled awareness. I needed your attention fully. When I speak seriously, it is because something important is shifting. And something important shifted in you. You are more grounded now. There is less illusion about how fragile life can be. But instead of feeling paralyzed by that realization, you feel steadier. That steadiness is growth. You are learning to build your peace on me rather than on predictability. If you look closely, you will also see that some tensions that had been quietly building before 11 p.m. are no longer hidden. What was beneath the surface has come into the light. Light can feel harsh at first, but it heals. Secrets weaken foundations. Truth strengthens them. If the situation involved someone admitting something difficult, understand that confession is the first step toward restoration. Without truth, there can be no healing. I allowed truth to surface because I desire wholeness for your home. Wholeness requires honesty. If the issue touched finances or responsibilities, you are now more aware of areas that need attention. Awareness is not shame. It is opportunity. Opportunity to correct, to plan, to rebuild wisely. I am guiding you toward better stewardship. You may notice that your prayers have become more sincere and focused since that night. That is not coincidence. Serious moments refine prayer. They remove casual words and replace them with heartfelt dependence. Your connection with me is deepening. If you sense that this season is making you spiritually stronger rather than weaker, type 15 inches the comments. Let that be your affirmation, that pressure is producing perseverance in you. You are not shrinking, you are expanding. There is also a protective layer that formed around your home because of your preparation. What could have escalated further was contained. What could have caused deeper fracture was limited. You may never see all the dangers I quietly blocked, but they were real, and I was active. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not let lingering disappointment overshadow the protection that occurred. It is easy to focus on what hurt. It takes maturity to also acknowledge what was preserved. Your home still stands. Your relationships, though tested, are not destroyed. That is mercy. You are also learning that serious warnings are not threats from me. They are invitations to readiness. I do not delight in alarming you. I delight in protecting you. The tone of urgency came from love, not from anger. As days pass, you may feel a renewed commitment to guard your peace more intentionally. You may set clearer boundaries. You may speak more directly about concerns that once went unaddressed. That is growth in action. Growth is not loud. It is consistent. If there were words spoken that hurt you, take time to process them without rushing into retaliation. Hurt often reveals deeper needs beneath the surface. Seek understanding before judgment. I am teaching you patience in conflict. The seriousness of that hour also exposed how much you care about your family and your future. Fear would not have risen if love were not present. Your concern is rooted in love. Love is not weakness. It is strength that sometimes trembles. You might also notice a stronger desire to create stability in your home now. You may feel prompted to organize, to plan, to communicate more openly. Those nudges are my guidance. I am helping you build with intention rather than assumption. Remember that not every serious moment is a punishment. Some are promotions into greater responsibility. I trust you with awareness because you are capable of carrying it. I do not give heavy insight to fragile hearts. You are stronger than you once believed. There may be quiet gratitude rising as you reflect on how it could have been worse. Gratitude does not erase pain. It reframes perspective. Perspective protects peace. When future challenges approach, you will not react with the same level of shock. You will remember that you have faced serious news before and survived. That memory will stabilize you. Experience becomes wisdom when reflected upon. Do not allow the enemy to twist this event into ongoing fear. The warning was specific to a moment, not a permanent state. You are not living under a cloud. You are living under guidance. You are also becoming more attuned to my voice. The way I spoke to you before 11 p.m. is now clearer in your memory. You recognize the tone of urgency mixed with care. That recognition will help you discern my leading in the future. If relationships require rebuilding trust, give it time. Trust rebuilt slowly often becomes stronger than before. Do not demand instant repair. Allow consistency to prove sincerity. You are not defined by the tension of that night. You are defined by how you responded to it. You responded with restraint, prayer, and reflection. That matters deeply. The seriousness of my call was matched by the seriousness of my protection. Hold that truth firmly. I did not warn you and then leave you. I walked through the hour with you. As this season continues, I am turning what seemed like very bad news into a stepping stone. A stepping stone toward maturity, toward clarity, toward deeper unity in your home. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are evolving. Serious moments accelerate growth when hearts remain open. Continue speaking peace over your household. Continue choosing calm responses over reactive ones. Continue leaning into me when uncertainty tries to whisper. You were chosen to hear the warning because you are entrusted with influence in your home. Influence is responsibility. Responsibility requires awareness, and awareness requires courage. You showed courage when the hour arrived. Even if your hands trembled slightly, you did not run. That courage is still within you. The night of 11 p.m. is now part of your story, but it is not the headline. The headline is resilience. The headline is preparation. The headline is protection. I remain close to you, not as a distant observer, but as an active guide. The seriousness of my voice was never meant to terrify you. It was meant to fortify you. As this season continues to unfold, I want you to recognize something deeper than the events themselves. The serious tone that once startled you has now become familiar in a different way. You no longer hear it as a threat. You hear it as care. That shift in perception shows how much you have grown. You are beginning to understand that when I say something is very serious, it is because something meaningful is at stake. Meaningful does not always mean catastrophic. It means formative. The hour of 11 p.m. was formative for you. It shaped how you respond under pressure. You may notice that your awareness has expanded beyond your own emotions. You are more sensitive to the atmosphere around you. You can sense when tension begins to rise in your home. That is not fear developing. That is discernment strengthening. I am teaching you how to guard your environment spiritually. The very bad news that once felt overwhelming now feels like a contained chapter. It did not unravel your entire life. It addressed a specific area. That specificity is important. You are learning not to generalize difficulty into total defeat. If you reflect honestly, you will see that certain conversations in your home are more open now. The seriousness of that night forced honesty. Honesty, though uncomfortable, creates space for repair. Silence would have allowed cracks to deepen.